This will be the largest group of assembled fans in the Western Hemisphere. That's why they need a big house. Welcome to Ann Arbor, home of the Michigan Wolverines. We've got a sensational matchup for you. Fans have been filing in and getting ready for this game. As we'll see a squad from the Mountain West, the Fresno State Bulldogs, taking on a team from the Big Ten, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Welcome to Valley Children's Stadium, everyone, the home of the Fresno State Bulldogs. And for a team whose mantra is anytime, any place, anywhere, it's always good to be home. And these fans have shown out for the clash we have ahead of us. What an exciting matchup we have in store for you this afternoon, built around the pageantry, tradition, and everything that makes college football great. As we'll see a squad from the Pac-12, the Washington State Cougars, taking on a team from the Mountain West, the Fresno State Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Washington State ready to kick off as it's time to get things started. On the run from inside his own 5. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. Three tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. He's going to pass. The throw to the outside is complete. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense.
And that's just a great individual effort by the wide receiver. He catches this ball way short of the sticks, but because he's able to make the defender miss, now he's able to get the extra yards and turn that into an explosive play.
They go to the ground. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9.
You know, runs like this oftentimes are like a boxer in a boxing match. Obviously, it's not a knockout punch, but these are body blows. And as the game goes on, these small gains are going to turn into longer runs.
Fast motion from the offense. To the air, it's King. Fires to the big fella. And he'll be marked down right there, still short of the first down.
I'll say this, man, in college football you see a lot of bad tackling. You didn't see it right there. That was an awesome job. First off, being there at the point of attack. Once the tight end made the catch, there was no doubt he was going down. Great job form tackling.
Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Fires to the wideout. And the ball is picked off. He was trying to get that return going. Instead, he'll hand it to his offense at the 38.
Well, we knew coming into this one, this was an offense that wanted to come out, sling it around, but the timing is going to have to be a whole lot better. This defense has athletes, who can close on the ball and make plays, and you saw it right there in that interception to open this game.
On first down, here comes this offense. From the shotgun, the inside give. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Washington State going quickly. On second down, he's looking downfield. He's got his man. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Got the quick pass. He's out of bounds after a big pickup, but there's a flag on the field, and this might be coming back. So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. Boy, as a defense, you hate to just hand out first downs on a penalty. They'll try the run. Knocked down at the 25-yard line, picked up 10 there, and gets a first down. And the Cougars come to the line with a new set of downs. To the ground, he's got it again. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. Back to pass, it's Mateer. He's got his man. They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9. From the gun. Here he goes breaking the pocket. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there.
And I really like the decision by the quarterback there. Listen, it's early in the downs. Like, don't force it. Don't make a turnover. He tucks it, get what you can get, and then live to play the next down. I like that execution by the QB.
They get to him as he throws. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Washington State.
And these are the plays that you look back on tape, and everybody's like, nice work, nice toughness, QB. To stand in there, know you're going to get blasted, but hold onto the ball until the guy comes open, feed him, and get the 6.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. He's looking to throw it. Uncorks it. Working the middle. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter.
Washington State, 7. Fresno State, 0.
First down to start the drive after the break. A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Pushed back behind the chains. It's 1st and 15. Handoff from the gun. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
From the gun, the running back has it. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48.
Just a simple power play. Power football. Be strong, be big, be physical. Make it a fourth quarter game. Make them feel you. Keep them off balance.
3rd and short now from their own 48. Snap it to the back. And they're able to get a 3rd down stop here. See if they go for it on 4th. And the Bulldogs want to pick up the tempo. On 4th down, looking for the completion. Snags it. Touchdown, Fresno State. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. That was just as simple as playing catch in warm-ups.
And this offense felt like they could take advantage of this defense down the field, throwing the football. They've got a lot of speed on the perimeter. I feel like they've got some matchups they feel they should be winning one-on-one. You saw a great example of it right there.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Makes a move. This guy makes you hold your breath when he gets the football in his hands, and that last line of the coverage team, the only thing that stopped him from housing it. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. Looking to move it through the air. Going for the big play. And it's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Cougar! And once he found daylight, it was Katie bar the door, baby. He'll try to tack on one more. Oh, that's like blowing the layup or the 3-inch putt. Missed the extra point. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Here comes the Fresno State offense onto the field. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills, and they've got it at the receiver position. So if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. Looking to pass. It's Keene. Fires on the run. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
And I like the aggressiveness on 3rd and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's 4th and short territory. Who knows what they're going to do?
Fresno State will have to punt. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Running it back, it's Freeman. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stopped. Here comes the Wazoo offense onto the field again. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. Pulled and finds his man on the left. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down. He wants to throw. Quick strike complete.
And I love working the slot receivers, and you see so much of that. It's about matchups, right? I can put a fast guy in that slot, maybe get him matched up on a linebacker or a safety. I like working those guys in those matchups. Favorable for the offense for sure.
They finally get him on the ground with a big running play, moves the change for the 1st down. Washington State lines up quickly. Red pass, it's complete.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
He wants to pass it on 2nd down. Reels it in the end zone. Touchdown, Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. The snaps. They fake it. The kicker's looking to pass. He makes the grab in the end zone. They must have seen something on film as they turn the fake into the two-point conversion. So they got the touchdown, now going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Fresno State takes over and the offense will go back to work. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be conservative. We're a little bit down. Listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the first half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before...
And he breaks into the open. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. They just dialed up one big play. Let's see if they've got another one on 1st and 10 from the 35. Here's the handoff. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. Less than a yard to go to pick up the first down. Looking to throw, it's Keene. Deep shot for the end zone. And it's caught! Touchdown, Bulldogs!
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
You get that touchdown right before the half, build the momentum, and the last thing you need to do is mess it up by allowing a big kickoff return. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. They'll throw it on 1st down. Snagged in the middle, it's Williams. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. One play in this drive and already out to the 41. It's 1st down. He's going to pass. Makes his connection. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. One more snap coming before halftime. The quick out. They get him on the ground, but it's a 1st down. Quick timeout called by the offense after the play. The Cougars will snap it on 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Lets it fly deep downfield. Incomplete. He took a shot on the final play of the quarter and couldn't quite find his man. Fresno State lined up to kick off and start this second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Washington State has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the 3rd quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand.
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. What can they pull out of the playbook here on 2nd and long from the 17? Dropping back, it's Mateer. Dances away from the Heat. Trying to make magic with his feet. He fires back across the field, and it's intercepted. And he'll take this into the end zone, but hang on just a second. Flag down. Let's see what this is about. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point was good. No incident there, and we're tied up in the third. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away.
Number 46, set to kick this one away.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Offense in a bunch formation. They'll throw it on first down. And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with the sack. They'll tell you that somebody's always going to pop open, but it didn't happen in time before they got the sack.
No, it did not. And you know what? I'm going to remember this. I'm going to remember zone defense. They didn't really have an answer. They weren't ready to get rid of the football. Quarterback hesitated. I got to him and got him on the ground. Might be a good call later on in the game.
From the gun, give on the inside.
I never know if it's grammatically correct to say a team is being out-physicaled. You hear it a lot in football, though. That's happening in this game. They are just not getting the push they need all game long up front to have any success when they decide to run it.
Starting to feel a little pressure. More than enough time in the pocket, and he fires left. And he is finding wide-open defenders all over the field. His third interception of the day.
Quarterback never saw his guy early enough. He was open right away, but was just late getting him the ball. Receivers jumping up and down saying, yo, I'm here, throw it to me. But by that time, the defense had already figured out where he was, and because of the late throw, they're able to come up with the interception.
From the gun, the ground game. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44.
I know it's sexy to throw the football, but if you can pound it away and get these kind of gains, they will just add up, wear the defense down, get first downs, and ultimately get some points.
Motion from the offense. They'll go to the ground. At the 45, on its way. All kinds of running room. Touchdown, Fresno State. An epic comeback. They'll talk about this one forever if they can hold on, but they're on top right now.
Huge play. It's so nice to have guys that can create these explosive plays like this. You hand it to him, he can do the rest. Look at the speed. Look at the elusiveness. Get into the end zone. Nice run.
He'll bring it back looking for help. And he winds up right where he would have on the touchback. Goes out of bounds at the 25. Here comes the Wazoo offense onto the field again. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field and score some points.
Dang, Palmer, I wish I would have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was more, you should have ran a better route.
Sends it downfield. It's complete. A huge pickup. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35. The Cougars are in the hurry up. Quick release on the RPO. And he goes down right there. That play's going to lose yardage. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Back to throw, it's Mateer. He's right on target. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. They get to the line quickly. Wants to throw on 3rd. Feeling some heat. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
That's the end of the third quarter of play. With the score, Fresno State 28, Washington State 28.
It's a one-score game late, and they've got to go for it on 4th down. The secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. Dumps it to the back. Makes the grab well past the sticks. Touchdown, Washington State. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point was good, and we are all tied up in the 4th. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finish it up with the final 30 yards coming courtesy of that touchdown pass. The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. Here comes the Fresno State offense onto the field. Quarterback will audible. Wide receiver shows motion. They'll leave it with him. Fights off a defender. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator. You pick up a bunch of yards on first down, make that second down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
To the air, it's Keene. Quick completion on the out. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down. Just another big play, and let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Handoff to the lone back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. So you get stuffed on first down. You had an idea of what you wanted to do on second, but I'm guessing it's back to the drawing board now.
Yeah, you got to figure out who you are and what you are. What's your next best play? Or what is the defense going to do? If they've been aggressive, okay, well, if they've been aggressive, I'm going to throw that deep ball. If they've been sitting back, I might sneak a draw in here.
The clock has stopped as we have reached the 2-minute warning here in the ball game. Second down coming up. He's looking to throw. It's complete to the left. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one.
What a great job by the quarterback working through his progressions here. In a 2-minute situation, he doesn't force it down the field if it's not open. Check it down to your back, let him go to work, and he comes up with a huge play.
In the dead center of the field as they try to convert this 3rd and short. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48.
And that's so tough as a defense because they only got to get inches. But I got to find a way to somehow get a knockback, stop the running back's feet. Right there, I couldn't do it. He gets downhill just enough, and he gets the first down.
It's a good job, too, there on 3rd down by the offense because a major statistic in football in terms of winning and losing is how good are you at staying on the field, keeping drives alive. Whether it's 3rd and long or 3rd and inches, you just have to go execute. They do it.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Quarterback checking the play. Looking for a man. It's Keene. It's complete along the sidelines. It's a catch inbounds, and it's a first down.
This just looks like a different quarterback at this point of the game. We've seen a little bit of up and down play from him so far, but right now, lights out on this 2-minute drive. 3 for 3 so far. He's got this offense humming.
Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36.
I don't need it to be pretty. I just need my inches. 3rd down and inches. Nice job by getting the first down. Always fall forward, play physical. Don't get east and west. Stay north and south. Nice job by the running back.
Really nice stop there from this senior leader. didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Hands it off. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Loss of 2. Brings up 3rd down.
Timeout is called with just a single second left.
Timeout, Fresno State.
And they decide to trot out the kicker. With the line of scrimmage at the 37, that will leave them with a long 54-yard field goal attempt and a chance to win the game. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. With the line of scrimmage at the 37, that will leave them with a long 54-yard field goal attempt and a chance to win the game.
Score remains tied.
So here comes our first play of overtime. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Fires on the move. It's caught downfield. Touchdown Cougars. They strike first in overtime. Now to push the lead to 7 in overtime. And the extra point splits the uprights. They're up 35-28.
That makes the score. Washington State 35, Fresno State 28.
They know what's in front of them. They have to answer that score with a touchdown. Quarterback checking off. Trying to find his man on first down. Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs! They got it in, and now an extra point away from the tie.
Obviously very hard to complete passes this area of the field. Nice execution. Now you're down by 1, and now you got to make the decision. Are we going to go for it and try to end the game right here and put this game in our offense's hands? What do you think?
And that's why I love having the ball second, because I get the opportunity to do this. I knew they scored a touchdown. We scored a touchdown. Now, do I want to go for the win, or do I want to continue this game on? It's so nice to have the ball second.
Direct snap. He's in! The two-point conversion in overtime. What a call to win the game!
You know, David, coaches are always preaching mental toughness, and at this juncture of the game, you need one play to get it done, and the offense delivered.
Man, all this time, all the energy, all the effort to get to that one singular play. Offense versus defense for a two-point conversion, and the offense comes through with the win.
What a thriller. What a confidence builder to be able to come up with a win like that in overtime.
This team has to love their ability to come up with big plays and big moments. How about in overtime, the individual efforts we saw, this team playing as a unit, doing enough and doing everything that was needed to get the W.
It's such an exciting game, up and down, back and forth. It's heartbreaking if you lose, but when you come through with these games late in the ball game, it gives you confidence throughout the season to continue to build on it. What a great win.
That's going to do it for